Well, I'm back from vacation. It was a fun time, aside from getting sick 5,000 times. But I had some fun jumping down waterfalls and visiting supersized malls. Now it's time for me to finally get back into streaming and... No. What the fuck? Wait. What did I just come back to? Yeah, for those of you blissfully uninformed about this, Twitch and YouTube recently dropped some news and updates that I think no one responded well to. I just need to ask the question, why? Why Twitch? Why YouTube? Why'd you do this? What made you think the contents of your recent announcements were a good idea? It doesn't matter if you were new, old, or aspiring content creator. Seeing this drop on your feed probably made your heart sink. This news was so bad it made even devils cry. This was me getting a facial when I saw the news of YouTube's recent changes, and apologies to YouTuber diehards for the temporary emergent break, but I thought it was rather appropriate. What am I referring to? Well, I'll go over what Twitch did first. So they rolled out a feature that allows Twitch to collect data from your streams and use it to train AI. Okay, cool, but I'm not going to participate in it, so I'm leaving it's on by default. It needs to be turned off manually. Obviously, no streamer with their soul intact responded well to this. It doesn't take a genius to realize this could lead to IP and potentially copyright infringement, right? I mean, what are they gonna do? AI generate Sky and I, put some low-quality, oddly satisfying video in the background with just me saying, "Donate 50,000 bits and I'll let you join my lobby." Big shock, everyone I've talked to opted out of this as soon as they got the word about it. And here's the kicker. Mike Milton, CPO, admitted that if the option was off by default, no one would opt in, either because creators in question didn't notice, or, as I would believe, they wouldn't want to. Then a few days later, the privacy policy gets updated and basically says, "Oh, you didn't want your data harvested by AI? Well, too bad, it's going there anyway." Billy Dadget brought up a good point here. Many streams use trademarked and copyrighted material belonging to the streamers themselves. Using trademarked and copyrighted material for machine learning is not legal. They're about to get sued into the ground. Fittingly enough, as I'm saying all this, a class action lawsuit has been filed against both Twitch and Amazon. Now, of course, it's not all Twitch's fault. It's mostly the parent company, Amazon, pushing for this, but that doesn't excuse either of them from criticism about adding a feature that no content creator asked for and no content creator wants. And it's quite frankly detrimental to everyone on the platform. And little side tangent here. Have you seen what AI has done to our electricity bills, our water supply, the price of computer components? I guarantee you, 60 to 70% of environmental disasters in the next year are going to be a direct result of AI data centers annihilating our environment. If it wasn't bad enough that there are AI accounts plaguing Twitch trying to scam you into buying art or bot followers, now AI is being used to steal and sell your data, potentially creating AI-generated content farms like YouTube. Speaking of which, YouTube right now is plagued with low-quality and sometimes AI-generated content creators. Whether they get the ideas from AI, they use AI to edit the video, or generate the video, hell, the entire channel is run by an AI algorithm. YouTube actually did a good thing to counter all this, with a massive ban wave on mass-reported channels. And then they went and took a shit all over it and threw it right into the trash. They increased the requirements to make it to YouTube Partner, as if it wasn't increased 6 to 7 times already. This most recent increase requires aspiring YouTube partners to get 1,000 subscribers and 8,000 watch hours from YouTube long-form videos, or 20 million shorts views. Now, just for context, when I made it to partner, the requirements were 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. The stated reason for this is to lower the amount of low-quality creators making it into YPP. But if anything, this actually makes it harder for genuine creators like myself to make it into the program, while not making it any harder for slop factories to get YouTube partner status. If I were to start a partner push now, making the content I have and streaming as I do, I don't think I'd even get a tenth of those requirements. Well, take a low-quality slop farm like Trench Mobs, for example, and they'd have zero problem because they just post the same, "I don't like this video," or "something bad happened to me."
Oh, you're not a good listener, are you?
You're not a good listener, are you?
Type shit over and over on multiple channels, mind you. For me, making the videos that I do is a passion project. They are an art form that, while they may take a while to make, may not be perfect, may not rack the views that I need to make my channel profitable, there's still something that I'm proud to put the effort into making. However, for others, this is their career. This is their dream job. Not only are they going to have a steeper start than ever before, but the algorithm is going to keep them buried and instead keep filling viewers' feed with tasteless, time-wasting crap. YouTube is also now changing the ways that views count. which may actually benefit all content creators somewhat if they resort to ethically dubious tactics. But in reality, the ones who benefit the most from all this are slop content farms and bot viewer services. And supposedly YouTube's AI moderation has been banning actual legitimate channels with zero warning, with said content creators in question actually reaching out to YouTube, with YouTube quickly responding saying, sorry, your content violates the YouTuber terms of services, without actually doing a human review of the content creators in question. So yeah, content creation is cooked. But wait, EXO, aren't there other sites out there? Yeah. And they each have a major downside that makes it not worth making content on them if you haven't already started. Why not just make your own content creator site? Look, I support the idea of creating a new domain from zero, but I'm a broken mercenary, all right? I ain't got the money, skills, time, or patience to do all that, despite my demeanor on stream. And I sure as hell ain't gonna ask AI to generate a site for me. Okay, got all that out of my system. So where does that leave me? Well, I'm certainly not going to stop with content creation anytime soon. The main reason I wanted to make this rant video was because I was planning on making secondary channels dedicated to the content of my various interests, as well as some of my IRL adventures, but now getting them monetized and sustaining their own audiences is basically impossible. So now I'm forced to upload content that I would have otherwise uploaded on the secondary channels on my own channel and fuck up the algorithm more than I already have, just to get the YouTube partner benefits that I can from them. I'll still have them listed as collaborative channels, but having them upload their own dedicated content is off the table for me. I'm gonna upload and stream whatever I feel like, when I feel like it. The algorithm be damned. But yeah, I'm glad I got all that out. That's all I gotta say on the matter. If you sat through the entirety of this rant, you are a trooper and you have my utmost respect. I apologize if this wasn't a video that you were expecting from me, and I really wish I could have provided a solution to all this besides just restarting everything from zero, but in the end, I just thought that this was an issue that affected all of us content creators, and I really needed to just get my thoughts out there on the matter. Thanks for watching. Until next time, farewell.